Hi everyone, I'm Damaris and I'm D.Hair.Gal. Today I'm going to be talking about the products that I use on my clients, my loved ones, and myself. My number one pick is Redken. I've been using Redken for the last 10 years. What's nice about them, they're not so harsh on the scalp, nor do they have such a strong scent. It also covers gray quite nice. My other favorite is L'Oreal, and this could be preference, excellence, and professional. You can buy L'Oreal at a beauty supply store, but I don't recommend getting it in a box, in which you get at the Walmart. No. Both of them are mixed the same. Both of them you mix equal parts. The difference between L'Oreal is that I feel like their smell's a little bit strong. It's stronger, and they're a little bit more harsh on the scalp. But they're great quality. I mean, most of the stuff that I have is L'Oreal makeup, shampoos. I like what they make, and they're more accessible. I can get them, I can find them, versus Redken. You could just find them, and they're very selective. But L'Oreal bought Redken, and L'Oreal bought Salon, so that tells you a lot. So if you were to mix 1 ounce of color, then you would put 1 ounce of developer, equal parts, and that goes for a L'Oreal product too. 30 volume is if the customer has medium to thick hair and they don't want to go too dark. They actually want to start going lighter, which I use 30 volume on myself because I don't have gray hair and I don't want to go too dark either. So, and a 40 volume is for highlights, or customers that like to be on the blondes, the auburns, light auburn, or anything, in the blonde family. Once again, we also use 40 for highlights. I like to use 40 if the customer has medium to thick hair and it's healthy, or I stick to a 30. Once again, you'll see a lot of volumes when you go to the beauty supply store. So 20 is to lift, but not too much, and it's to deposit color. 30 is like now we're beginning to go lighter, and it also deposits color. And 40 is to go light, and you want to go as light as you can. There's also 50. I don't mess with 50. So the higher the volume, the lighter the color gets, the harsher it is on your hair also. There's also a 10 volume, and that's only to deposit color. So if you're going from a brown to a black, you're going darker, so you're just depositing color, we're going to go to a 10 volume. I don't use 10 because I stick to Shazy Q by Redken, which has its own developer, which is Shazy Q. And I also use them as they have really good toners. If a client comes to me and says my highlights look too brassy, then I'll go ahead and put a Shazy Q color, and I'll mix it with its developer, and it's going to cancel the brassiness. It's going to make it look smoother, and it's not going to look too harsh. Like sometimes bleach can leave your hair looking, too brassy, too orange. So that's what I stick to. I also recommend using L'Oreal shampoos, conditioners, and this has been one of my favorite things from L'Oreal, and this is Nature's Therapy. You can get this at a beauty supply store. So this, you can use it as a daily conditioner in which you're going to wash your hair. You're going to rinse the excess water. You're going to leave it on for 1 or 2 minutes. Then you rinse it out. Or you can use it as a treatment, which is you wash the hair, you remove the excess water, and then you leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes. You can wrap a hot towel, or you can put a plastic cap. This is recommended for customers that have damaged hair, has chemicals in their hair, or you have beautiful, healthy hair and you want to maintain that. So I've been recommending this for the last 13 years and I've never had a complaint. So as you see, I also use my Redken bleach. And if you're going to be coloring your hair at home, but I'd rather you go to a stylist and support them. But if you have to, then then get a bottle like this. If you're going to put 2 ounces of color, then you're going to put another 2 ounces of developer, which should bring the total to 4 ounces. You put it in there, and then you start mixing it. So the color that I want is a brown with golden tones and red tones. It's going to be like a level 3, level 4. L'Oreal Mocha. Because I have short hair, I'm only going to use 1.5 ounces of color with 1.5 ounces of 30 volume developer. The 1.5 is between the 1 ounce and the 2 ounce. And because I have thick hair, I'm using a 30 volume because I need something with strength to lift my hair so it won't be too dark. So I added 1.5 ounces of color. The total is what? 3 ounces, right? Now it looks like it's a little short it's a little bit under 3 ounces, but because it's my hair, it's okay because I'm still gonna put it inside the bowl and some color is still gonna remain in the bottle, so that's okay. You can use the bottle technique to apply the color, or you can use the bowl and brush. I'm gonna use the bowl and brush just to show you guys, but the easier method would be the bottle. I will show you that in another video. You mix it. I always say until it looks like hummus. You know, it has to look smooth, no chunks in the bowl. You can put conditioner. You can actually go buy a barrier cream if you don't want to stain your face. I really don't stain my face. Well, I kind of do, but not bad. You can barely see. You can actually remove it. But just to show, once again, if you work organized and clean, you're not going to fail. Alright, so I put this on. This is cholesterol. So what I'm doing is I started in the back because in the back is where the hair is the most resistant. And of course my hair is thick, so it makes sense for me to start in the back. And I'm starting 1.5 inches away from the scalp. Away from the scalp all the way to the ends. So I finished the back and now I'm working my way up to the front. The reason I'm not starting on the roots is because the roots is next, it's close to the scalp, and of course we produce body heat, and so the heat will stimulate the color to work faster, and I don't want to walk around with two colors in my head. I don't know if you've seen women, like they probably put the same color but it looks lighter on top and then a little darker on the ends. That's because they started on the roots and they worked themselves down. That's okay if you have gray hair. We work to attack the gray hair because that's the most resistant. But in this case, I don't have gray hair, so I'm working my way up from the bottom to the top. Just like life. So now that I finish doing all the parts, now I'm gonna start applying the color on the roots with a 20 volume. And take subsections when you do this, so like that your hair color doesn't look blotchy and you have a higher chance of making the color even. I'm taking just chunks because it's my hair. I'm gonna comb it through anyways, and I'll probably brush some more color if I feel like some of the parts are still a little dry. It used to take me 40 to an hour to apply color on customers. Now it takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. If they have a lot of hair, then yes, it will take me 30 minutes. Alright, hey guys. Okay, so this is the end result. It's kind of like a dark gold brown. It was L'Oreal Preference Mocha, and I just wanted a little bit of golden, I guess, little golden hints here and there. It's, you know, just to brighten up my hair just a bit. Usually I use the chocolate brown, so I did a 20 up here and then the 30 down here. So it's kind of, it doesn't look that bad. It's not like I'm walking around with hot roots and then the rest is dark. So it kind of blended in quite nice. So it is what it is. So once again, my name is Damaris and I am D.Hair.Gal. Thank you so much for watching.